ARRIS don't want Jasmine, and guess who is mad? Married at First Sight season 16 and Decision Day. Throughout this whole season of Married at First Sight season 16, we see Jasmine consistently every day throwing herself at ARRIS. The comments has been, she's a nice girl, she's pretty, what's wrong with him? Something's wrong with him because he don't want her. She's a nice girl. Well, this is what's wrong. The problem is there are so many women who do not understand men and how men work, how men think, how men operate. I know tons of very nice, very beautiful, very sweet Christian women who are sitting up in church, cannot attract a good man or like a man who is not interested in them. And that is because men and women are different. And I wish, ladies, if we can get, for my single ladies that are dating for marriage, if we can understand one thing about men, is that they're not like us. They're not like us. They don't think like us, right? They're different. That's why it's important to understand them. Summer is coming. I wrote in my book 23 Times to Guys You Might Meet about Mr. Vacation. I need reviews on this book, by the way. Now, Mr. Vacation might want to take you to Puerto Rico or Mexico. You just met him, and your girl, he want to take me to Puerto Rico, and you happy thinking you special, and you don't realize, no, baby, he's just using you for a vacation. That's why we need to understand men and understand that they are different. They are not like us. And if we do, for my ladies who are dating for marriage, you will stop falling in the traps. You will learn how to correctly date. You will learn how to correctly choose men. You will learn how to correctly read men. You will learn how to understand men. You will learn how to read between the lines because they're not like us. This is why the husband profile is important. You need to take your girl's title for the husband profile. Hey y'all, I wanted to do a live this morning, but I didn't get enough comments back from in my community tab, and I didn't set it up last night so you guys can see it. So I'm going to try to go live later. Evenings are very hard for me now because my little guy, he's older. He has homework, he has tutoring, and he doesn't have piano for girls. Saturday was the last day of piano lessons. And we gonna take a break for summer because mommy is tired. Is getting up is a lot. So we're taking a summer break, and then we'll decide if we want to continue in the summer. So thank you for your love and support. Thank you for all of my new remnant cousin. Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for checking out my my shorts, and thank you for those comments. Thank you for those of you who are showing me love in the comments in spite of all the haters. In spite of all the haters. So in the groups, there is this constant hate on ARRIS. And what I'm saying is, don't hate on him, learn from him. Understand from him. Now, ARRIS is not ready for marriage. Who was that said it in my comments? Of this whole cast, I don't think anyone is ready for marriage, with the exception, I will say, Kristen and Clint. I think Kristen is ready, and I think Clint is ready. But I do not think anyone else is ready for marriage. ARRIS is not ready for marriage, right? And I think a lot of people, one of the reasons why I love this show is because I get to read 10 people. Okay. In the beginning of the show, I think a lot of you guys forget this, but it does, because ARRIS said in his interview that the last time he was in love was when he was about 28 years old, if I remember correctly. He had this girl, he loved her, he wanted to marry her, and so on and so forth. She took him home to meet her daddy. And her dad brought him in his office. And he said he went in the office and he see that man sitting in that leather chair looking all, manly and masculine. And ARRIS said he looked good and that's what I want. The girl later broke up with him. And he's been hurt ever since. He didn't say that. That's me saying it. This is why he needs to go to counseling. Girls, ladies, this is why the men you date or getting serious with needs to meet your father if he's a man of salt, as my dad would say, or your father figure. Because your father can read these men. You know what that man asked him in there? You see all this? Can you provide my daughter with all of this? And I really do believe that man cut him off at the knees because he was not in a place to provide for that man's daughter and protect her and profess, which is why I am against young people getting married, because men, they're not prepared to provide, right? I shared my story, and I'll probably do a short, how my father had me to break up with my college sweetheart. He said, baby, what you want, the men your age can't give it to you. And I'm not sitting in my dad's car. I love him. I love him. He is older. And daddy said, and how old is he? I said, he's 24. I think I might have been 20. I was 19, 20. He said, that's not older. He can't provide for you and Lexi the way you need to be provided for, baby. Break up with him. And I broke up with my college sweetheart. And it took my next 3 years in college to get over him because I was so in love. And my father kept saying, baby, you got to date older. You got to date older. You got to go older, because older, the men are supposed to be more established. They supposed to have gotten the dog out. And they supposedly is supposed to be ready to settle down. And it took me a few years to get it in my head. And the last time I went out with someone my age was an engineer. We were the same age. I was 27. He was 27. He flew to come see me. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, body's still developing. He's not man yet. And I remember thinking, there's no way I can respect this man. There's no way. Because, ladies, we are 7 years older than them. So I was 27. He was 27. He was actually 20. I was 27, but he was actually 20 years old. And I said, I can't. Engineer, has a house, but just ditzy. That's. And And baby, let me tell you, I started dating older, and I haven't looked back since. Not one time. So ARRIS needs to go to counseling, and he needs to understand that he was not in a place to provide for this woman. Because I would have guys to show up at my church to talk to my daddy, and he would cut him at the knees. Psh, you can't provide for her. And ARRIS is still hurt, but he needs to go to counseling and just accept the fact that you were not in a place to provide for this woman and protect her. But even if he was, y'all, he's still not attracted to Jasmine. And I just want women to understand this, because there's a lot of nice women out here who you're leading with being nice, and the men don't want you and don't want to talk to you, and you don't understand. And you need to understand that there's more to a man wanting you than be nice. The church is full of very nice, sweet women. I know lots of very sweet girls in church. A whole lot of them. I know lots of saved women. I know lots of very nice women in church. So it's more than being saved and being nice. Does he like you? Is he attracted to you? Do you turn him on just by looking at you? Because in the church we're taught the outside don't matter. All that matters, you're saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. And that's why the husband profile is so important. Because I teach all of that. You need to dress up. You need to look sexy. You can be saved and sexy. You need to smell good. You need to put on a little foundation to even out your skin tone. You need to stop. I'm going to do another video, mamas. Stop leading with being a mom. And so you have all the girls in the groups crying because Jasmine is a nice girl. It takes more than nice for a man to want us. And I wish you ladies would understand that. You would stop being your emotions. You would stop being so hurt and learn to move along and sign up for the husband profile course. Because there's more to a man wanting us than being nice. I got to go. Come on back. I love you. I adore you. Let me know what you think. I'm going to try to go live later, but I'm not, saying I am. I'm just going to try, because when I come home and pick up the baby, it's homework, it's tutoring, it's dinner and stuff like that. My husband is back in the office 2-3 days a week. So, it's a little difficult in the evenings for me. All right. I love you. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. Our husband profile course, register so we can do our one-on-one. 23,000 guys available on Amazon. All the books are available on Amazon. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.